My buyer and I had a pretty disappointing experience in River Islands recently, and because of this, I decided it's time home buyers are updated on how many of these builders work, because this is a problem many buyers run into simply because they just aren't aware of what choices they can make in the present that could hurt them in the future. Now, before I do some venting, I need to introduce myself. I'm Dre, your Cali Valley / River Islands realtor, buyer advocate, and area expert, sharpening up buyers about Central Valley cities, their new construction, and tips and tools for your successful relocation out here. So subscribe if you're interested, because I'm doing all the research for you, so you don't have to. Now, new construction builders do a great job of making their model homes look fantastic, so you just want to jump in your car and bounce out there ASAP to see them in person. Stop. Don't do that, and here's why. The moment you show up to look at those model homes, the first thing they're going to ask you to do is sign in with your name, your cell phone, and your email, and how it was that you heard about them. This is where the trouble begins. Once you have answered the "how did you hear about us" question with any source that isn't an agent, like Facebook or Instagram, you have lost all options for an agent going forward. In most cases, it won't even matter if your first visit was a few months back and just out of curiosity, yet you have finally gotten really serious about a home purchase and have come to the conclusion that having a realtor is the best way to go. It's too late. Regardless of how much of a direct influence that agent may have had on your decision to buy, even if the only reason you bought out there was because of the agent and their helpful content they provided that sold you on the purchase, it still won't matter because you said Facebook on your first visit months back. So if you know at some point you may buy new construction, never check in with the builder for the first time without your agent. Now, just a little backstory. Builders usually offer a referral fee to agents when they bring a buyer, and this fee is what pays a realtor for their guidance, support, and even access to a portion of their commission. So builders will often require for you to have that agent there the first time you show up, whether you're planning on buying or not. Now, some sales reps aren't as rigid with these rules as others are, and most of them are really great to work with, but I'm bringing this up because of a recent experience I had with a builder out there. Although my buyer wasn't anywhere close to buying a home in River Islands until watching my videos and me beginning to work on their behalf, the builder denied me the referral fee because my buyer had visited the builder 4 months back before they even knew who I was, and they just so happened to put Instagram as the referral source. Now, obviously, this was very disappointing to my buyer and myself because they really wanted me to help them through the process. But this buyer didn't know that a previous visit would do this, and how would they? Now, let me also tell you this from experience. Buyers who have never bought new construction, mostly first-time home buyers, always have lots of questions for me when buying a home, and that's on top of all the content I put out educating them about new construction and about the buyer process already. There's always so many things that could come up that buyers don't know about, so it's good to have an informed and unbiased agent there to look out for you. You don't even need to use me. Just use my content to help you get some understanding, and then use another agent to represent you, but just make sure they understand what's going on in the community, the builders you're interested in, and the new construction process, or they won't be much help and will only make you more frustrated with the process. So here's the lesson in this video. If you plan on buying at some point, always go into these model homes with your agent, even if you're just in the curiosity stage. You always want to keep the option of having an agent in the future to help you throughout the process who is unbiased and looking out for your needs. So get your agent in place prior to going out there. Have them go with you the first time you go so they can sign in with you. I would suggest scheduling a time to see many builders, as many as possible in one day, mostly if you're coming from out of town, and your agent can meet you there and go with you to all of them. Now, you could use me or someone else, whoever. Just make sure they're informed, because the last thing you want is to not only end up frustrated with the builder or the building process, but also with your agent. So if this video helped, please give it a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe for more info to know when thinking about relocating to the Central Valley. You got questions or comments or plan on moving tomorrow or 2 months from now, hit me up. I'd be happy to help. Until next time, I will see you in the next video.